Hello, welcome. Wow, I've not done this in such a long time. I've forgotten how to do it, but I have returned ish, sort of kind of. Sorry, I've been gone for such a long time. I have been busy trying to just get things going for myself, just a little bit here and there. Also, sort of taking a little break from YouTube, even though I've taken like, is it 3 or 4 months, even five? I don't know, for a long time. But I don't want to say I'm back because at the same time, right now, I'm also still a little bit busy. Today, I wanted to just say hi. Hope you guys are doing fine. I'm doing wonderful myself. Today I wanted to show you guys how to make shadows, rather how I make shadows on Photoshop to make them look realistic, and it's very easy. There are three or two types of shadows. I know there's the casting shadow, there's the shadow, the one that shows like the difference between light and dark, like where the light is coming from, like the dark side. I forgot what it's called, that one. And then there's one that the contact shadow that connects the subject to the floor to make it look realistic. So without further ado, oh god, that sounded so Kenyan. Welcome, I'm so happy. Okay, let's do this. So here we shall come here. I'm going to now open the two images that I had in store for this video. But how are you guys doing? It's been so long. Hey, I'm doing good. I have just been, I've finally finished with my coursework in school. Now looking for internships and whatnot, It's going well. It's going well so far. So far, so good. Can't complain. Yeah, anyway, so here we are in the mighty Photoshop. The land of the living, not the land of the living, the land of the imagination. Right, so here we go. Here I got an image of a motorcycle and an image of like a background. I thought they had the same lighting because it's a cloudy scenery, like cloudy. When it's cloudy, there's not really much color to go with it. Like, for example, if it's a sunset, there's a lot of color grading you need to do so that it can match with the sunset properly, so that it can look very accurate. But here it's a cloudy one, and I thought this was a perfect image, so let us just drag it inside there like that, and then we increase the size, Control T for the new guys coming in, yeah, and boom, the image is now inside. So for this one, there's no casting shadow because the light is it's coming from everywhere. It's not coming from a specific angle. Whereas, like, for example, if you do this experiment, go to a place like maybe a window, because the light is coming from the right on the window. Here the light is coming from everywhere, but there's still obviously some shadows and highlighting to make, but for the sake of this video I'll make it short. But here it's just more like contact shadows and whatnot, and like, yeah. Anyway, so what I'm saying is with the light coming from this side, for example, you can see, look over there, you see the light is coming from there. So when I put my hand like this, there's a casting shadow here. That's what a casting shadow is. A casting shadow is the shadow that is casted by light. When light hits against an object, it casts a shadow on the other side of the object, And then the other type of shadow is this one. If you look at my hand, if you look over where my hand and where the top of my hand is touching the other one, you can see a shadow there. That's the contact shadow. That means like the shadow, so it looks like it's sitting on it looks like it's actually on my hand. Have you ever seen an image where there's no shadow whatsoever? Yeah, that's what this is right now. But I'm going to put just a quick shadow. I won't even do much. It's so easy. Is to use the exposure. I normally just use and don't forget clipping. Hold Alt, and then you'll see like an arrow here, and then click it to clip it to this. That means once it's clipped here, if you see, look, I'll try and draw. You see, it's clipped here, so I'll try. The subject becomes black. But here we don't want to do that. We want to invert the mask so that we're the ones drawing the shadow rather than the shadow putting itself there. So we're going to press Ctrl I. Boom. then the original image is back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. I've put the flow to 7%. I don't know why 7 just works for me, but any flow percentage you prefer, well and good. So I'm gonna just gently draw a nice shadow down here. Simple as that. Simple, like that. You know? And make sure the shadow is coming from if it's clipped to this mask, make sure it's coming from just the bottom. You don't want to cover the whole, just like that. You see over here, you don't want to make it look as though the shadow is coming onto the wheel. You see, you want it to just stay down here. So just do like that, boom, boom. There we go. Ta-da! Look, gents and ladies, we have made a shadow. It's not very visible now because we have to now do the contact shadow. So this is what we'll do. So we'll come here. First of all, before we even do that, we do it for the same thing on this tire. Just like that. Like that. And there we go. There we go, people. You see, this is the beauty, creativity. When you're creating something, it's just you and the computer, or you and the canvas, if you will. If you're a painter, hats out to all the painters out there. The patience you have is outstanding. There we go. There. We have done the two shadows, just like that. Now, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna keep this nice and short. I'm going to show you how to do the contact shadows, and that will be same thing. Normally a shortcut I do is I just press Ctrl J to duplicate, then I just cancel that, hold Alt and then click here to make a reverse mask. That's a shortcut to make a reverse mask. I'm sorry, I needed to fix something real quick. I needed to get some confirmation or something. Thank you very much. So now we are on the contact shadow. This shadow helps with contact. Helps with contact. No, not helps. Helps sounds, yeah, but it shows contact between the subject and the ground, and the wall, or depending on where the subject is. So let me show you how to do this. So well, I like to flatten the brush like this because it's more accurate that way. And then so we take. Oh, I forgot. I've made another exposure layer, you've seen. So I'll bring it underneath this one so that it's not destructive here, so that it's not going onto the subject, it's underneath the subject. So then now we start to dub. Oh dear. Yeah, we dub. Just dub, scrub, dub. So, and then over here, I just simple as that. And then we decrease the size of the brush because it is a beautiful thing to do so. So that we shall just dub. So boom, there we go. That looks so bad. It kind of looks like I don't like that. Especially this second one. Okay, let's fix this. Sorry, I pay so much attention to detail to the point that if I don't like something, I'll start it again. I'll start it again. So my correction was I needed to do that, and then this. Then now we can scrub it up, scrub. It still looks bad. Let's take it back. Take 3. Like that. We bring it down the way, and then let us try one more time. Say it with me. Scrub it up. Just like that. It looks like the motorbike is slanting. I don't know. what the issue. Okay, but for the sake of this video, my point doing this is just to show you how to connect the subject to the ground. And sometimes I just like to maybe reduce the opacity just by a little bit, just like that. Yeah, and there we go. Done. It's not. Believe me, I would have loved it to look a little bit different, but yeah, there we go. I just wanted to show you how it looks when you put shadows on between the subject and the who you are. Or maybe the issue is actually the subject. Sorry, let me just repair that. Just like, oh my days, yikes. Okay, let me just repair that, just like this, like that, like that, and boom. Oh, actually, it looks better. So there we go. There, that's how to do it. Let me just try. So let me just try something here. So we do like this. No, never mind. Yikes. So there we go. We have, ladies and gentlemen, we have, and then just for good measure, to make the image look to pop, this is what we do. So you see what are the background layer, make a duplicate just like that, and then we go to where is it, blur gallery, then the tilt shift. So what this does is that it helps like put a blur, it gives it depth of field basically. So like if you just notice over there, look at that beauty, just like that, and then we wait first. Let's just fix this a little bit like that, and boom, it is booming like a boom, like that. And there we go. There we are. Like that. And then look at this. Watch this. Look at this. Look what I'm gonna do to our beautiful motorcycle. Yeah, as it's doing this. Before, after. Now we're going to add a camera raw. This is something I'd encourage all of you guys to be doing, is like adding, because what camera raw filter does is that it gives it a little bit more detail. It pays pays more attention to the detail of the actual image, where like you see how it looks like how it is right now. If we increase that and then we increase the clarity, look at that. Ooh, look at that beauty, the beautiful car. And then you can even make it look like that. It's not perfect, people. It's not perfect at all, but one day it'll just get better at some point. And then yeah, ooh, I actually like it like this. There, you see, finished. So ladies and gentlemen, that's how to make shadows on Photoshop. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.